WION has learnt that the G20 nations will be holding an emergency virtual summit on Thursday, and on the agenda is just one issue: how to tackle the coronavirus outbreak. There's been a growing call for the G20 nations to develop a joint strategy to tackle the outbreak. The meet will be chaired by Saudi Arabia's King Salman. The leaders from Spain, Jordan, Singapore and Switzerland will be attending, along with the G20 nation leaders. International organizations like the United Nations, the World Bank, the World Health Organization and the World Trade Organization have also been invited. The ASEAN regional grouping will be represented by Vietnam, while South Africa will represent the African Union. The UAE, the chair of the Gulf Cooperation Council, will also be participating. Our principal diplomatic correspondent, Saud Sybil, brings us more perspective on this story.
Today is an important day as well, because the G20 countries are going to meet. The G20 countries Sherpa are going to meet today, and tomorrow the G20 countries are going to meet. The Indian Prime Minister will be joining other G20 leaders through video conferencing. Saudi Arabia is the chair of G20, and there was a talk. The Indian Prime Minister had spoken about a coordinated approach by G20 countries with the Australian Prime Minister, with the chair of G20, and finally we are seeing this G20 summit which is going to happen. Meanwhile, the UN still can't decide whether to say something, discuss the COVID crisis. Remember, China is the chair of the UNSC for the month of March, and still things are not moving. There are things which are happening at the body, though the body is meeting virtually, but sources have told WION that there was attempt by certain countries to talk about it, to have a statement regarding it, but certain countries, no guessing names, but certain countries blocked that thing.